Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight by presenting our business plan, namely the VIGOR food truck. Save food, help people. May I introduce to you my dream team, Mr. Afante Benjamin, Mr. Bardon Nico, Mr. Orticio Miguel Angelo, yours truly, Miss Taya Rochelle Marie, and Miss Zaragoza Mary Caroline. Giving thanks to our beloved professor, Sir Isidro, for helping us in this research paper. Before anything else, may I present to you the content of our presentation. Chapter 1 is for introduction, Chapter 2 is for review of related literature, Chapter 3 is for methods and procedures, Chapter 4 for our marketing aspects, Chapter 5 technical and financial aspects, and lastly, the results, conclusions, and recommendations. May I present to you the layout of the VIGOR food truck. This is a Rusco multicab. You can see it, the external and internal layout of the food truck. For our chapter 1, which is introduction, in this fast-paced modern life, every day, too many people throughout the world are struggling to feed their family a nutritious meal. About one-third of the meals we produce in the world every 12 months is misplaced or wasted, costing the worldwide financial system. We present to you the business plan that our group made, which is called VIGOR. VIGOR can help to fill the need of a starving person by providing food that is within the budget of a person that earns below $3 a day. The idea of the VIGOR is to provide affordable food to the poor urban areas. VIGOR aims to save food and redistribute it using the natural resources at its best. For our statement of the problem, millions of people around the world are simply too poor to be able to buy food for their own or for their family. The purpose of this research paper is to contribute affordable foods to the urban areas and explain why the VIGOR will play a huge role in the contribution. Specifically, the following problems will be answered. Problem 1. How will the VIGOR food truck will help the people and the environment? Problem number 2. What are the benefits of having this kind of food truck? And lastly, what are the features of the food truck and how will this operate? For our objectives of the study, first, to save more food, particularly from restaurants, supermarkets, and food manufacturers in the broad chain. To help the world minimize the emissions caused by the food waste and giving poor people a chance to eat 3 times a day. To aim and save the hunger and food waste problem by reallocating food that could soon be part of the food waste, and to provide economical food items that are guaranteed to be delivered in deprived urban areas. Lastly, to aspire to develop a company that supplies food with the same authenticity, dignity, and safe foods. Of course, we will not forget the significance of this study. For consumers, the results of this study will benefit the consumers to understand the environmental impact of saving foods and how VIGOR food truck can help the environment. For the ecologists, this research will benefit those environmentally friendly people in urban areas who understands the environmental impact of saving food and be able to share this information with others. Lastly, to the researchers, they can have a benefit from the study as a reference or manual in the event that they have the identical look as to these studies. These are the scope, limitation, and the limitation of the VIGOR food truck. This study will concentrate on the components of starting the VIGOR food truck. It also has its limitation and the limitation.
The researchers' claims are inclined with the following studies that supports characteristics of VIGOR food truck. According to Bolton R. 2015, food trucks are a powerful economic mover. Food trucks earn $857 million as annual revenue and annual growth of 9.3%. It is a good establishment for restaurants to serve local communities. Food trucks tend to be cheaper than other restaurants because starting a food truck business has a low startup cost and a chance for new menus that can grab attention of the customers. According to the study of SIT Digital Collections, the world is prone to changes, especially in the food industry. Urbanization and foreign direct investment may or may not lead to greater availability, affordability, and consumption of food trucks. This presence highly influences consumer preference and consumption of food based on the advertising, marketing, and business strategies of the said business owners of the food truck. Food trucks are also a free advertisement, which means they are moving billboards whenever they go. They can advertise their food so it can grab the customer's attention. According to Masigan A. 2019, the world is changing, so is the food industry. But the more it changes, the more some people in urban areas can't afford to eat proper meals. The purpose of the researchers is to help those people in the urban areas by giving them a food truck that offers a meal with an affordable price.
For Chapter 3, Methods and Procedures, for method used, since the food truck is new and just starting, the researchers come up with how to advertise the product to attract the customers. The unique purposes that the researchers come up with is: first, help to reduce the food waste, since every day we have 2,175 food scraps are being thrown in Metro Manila. Secondly, reallocate the edible and good condition food and sell it with an affordable price. By this, it can help in reducing the food waste, but also helping the people to afford a food with an affordable price. And lastly, to give opportunity to those people in urban areas to eat 3 times a day, since there are 29.9% are malnourished and 29.1% is underweight. By this, our team believes that the food truck will attract more customers and will stand out. For the sampling technique, the researchers decided to use the cluster sampling technique. Cluster is identified as a probability and a method where one population divided into clusters or sections, such as age, gender, location, income, status, and more, where it makes a simple way for the researchers to obtain their feedbacks, since the target market are those who live in urban areas. For introducing the food truck in the public, researchers choose the social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, since the generation these days are more in social medias and because all people have an access on it. And next is to have our food truck going around the urban areas so that it can gain more attention by the public. By this, it can help increase our customers and enable us to grow in the industry. For the instrument used, the researchers choose to conduct the survey by using the Google Forms, and the survey will be multiple choice questions, and it will be distributed using an online survey platform, which is the Google Forms, so that the researchers will easily know how many respondents are answering the survey and to see the respondents' demand for the product so that the researchers will come up with an idea to satisfy the needs and wants of the customers or the respondents before selling the said product. Also, by having this kind of survey, the researchers can easily identify the different strengths and weaknesses of the product.
Slide. Marketing aspects. This chart shows the demographic segmentation of our target market. Our primary target market is poor, 10 to 70 years old, male and female, full-time job, no degree, salary income of 2,000 to 10,000 pesos, with family size 3 to 8 person. The secondary target market, working professional, 19 to 65 years old, male and female, craft workers, factory workers, delivery drivers, food and service industry workers, repairmen, and blue-collar workers in professional business among others. Elementary, high school graduate with salary of 10,000 to 15,000 with family size of 4 to 6 person. Secondary target market, lower middle class, 25 to 70 years old, male and female, with clerical jobs, data processing, bank tellers, sales, and others, with the education level of bachelor's, salary income of 11,000 to 20,000, with family size of 3 to 6. Second slide is our SWOT analysis. Let's go first to our strength. VIGOR will be using Rusco Multicab, custom food truck that will reach more deprived areas and can be located to a business district due to its presentable food truck design. The energy source portion of food truck will be using green energy such as solar energy and small wind turbine. Equip food truck with a brand new appliances. Allow volunteers to work and serve VIGOR customer in return of a good meal. Workers are trained to be polite, patient, and accommodating. Strict implementation of FIFO, which is first in first out, to avoid goods to be routed and no risk of food poisoning. Has strategic workflow, compliant with the government business permits. Weaknesses is big capitalization that will reach from 300,000 pesos up to 400,000, limited staff, limited supplies and stocks, limited partners. Our opportunities: broad awareness of the business, help people to eat 3 times a day, providing solution to the massive food waste, helping a community to eat clean food, giving opportunity for the jobless people to work for us, in return of giving a free meal for the rest of the day and giving incentives to them. Dining out is recommended due to the pandemic. That's why a food truck will be more ideal than the restaurant. And for our threats is pandemic, climate such as rain, typhoons, etc. Safety and security in slums area. Easy duplicable business concept. Third slide is marketing objectives. Our marketing objective is to gain 25% of the market share in the first year of operation and 60% of the market in 5 years. To carry out 90% or more food inspections without major interference. To have fewer than 100 to 150 new customers were acquired every day in the first quarter. To make our brand synonymous with fast food, delicious and economic food. To increase the profit margin after 3 years. To establish a base of customer loyalty for at least 50% of regular customers every week. To establish itself as successful point of sale for food trucks and gain market shares. To become the best-selling food-saving truck in sales and general brand in our market within 5 years. To get access to a local online advertisement, brochures, and other traditional social media platforms in the first year. Fourth slide is demand and supply analysis. As you can see, food trucks are becoming more essential because most of the people are on the go. They don't have time to sit and wait in a restaurant. This is why more restaurants are expanding their reach through mobile trucks as well. The VIGOR has a lot of competitive advantage, but mainly it will be focused on research and development so that the customer will always have quality experience. Fifth slide, marketing program. For marketing program, first we have marketing mix. We'll start by advertising the local announcement of the launch of our primary food trucks and every extra truck for the first 3 years. Then, we have loyalty program. It will be simple punch card system. If you purchase 12 meals, you get 1 free. Sixth slide. For the pricing strategy, we have decided on the cost plus pricing. Basically, we'll compute our total cost then add a markup to it, which will then be considered our profit. For our channel of distribution, will be in certain urban areas like Tondo, Manila from Monday to Friday from January to December, starting at 10 in the morning. For the promotion of our product, we will be using social media platforms to showcase that the bigger food truck is what we can offer. The materials will be created by one of the owners. The social media campaigns will be set to target people within a 1 kilometer radius from the station of the food truck.
Presenting our bigger food truck. With its simple design, we've come up to Rusco Multicab close band, painted it with white color to make it clean and have a calm approach to our customers. Interiors are ergonomically designed and fit to the worker so that staff may work freely and happy. We include only one window for dispensing food and receive payment to maintain orderliness of our customers and help us to monitor the orders. Since one of our targeted customers are slum area, we choose this multicab because of its lightweight, narrow and small vehicle that may fit to the roads of slum. Welcome to our all-time available menu. Affordable rice meals inventory will always be available because it is easy to sustain the inventory. Since our food trucks will receive food items and beverages to our generous partners, whatever we receive will be re-engineered and create another type of food, and therefore we will call it our special menu for the day and serve it to our beloved customers. In this slide, we prepared the financial aspects summary to show how the VIGOR food truck will be profitable. We show rice meals because it is going to be available every day in our menu, and also to help us to have a better projection and costing on our business. All special menus will be noted as additional sales if we have available ingredients based on what our partners given to us. The Vigor is targeting to serve 6,000 meals per month or 200 per day for the price of 30 pesos, which is the average price. Serving 6,000 meals will give us 180,000 sales in a month, but also we will have 126,960 operating costs, but it will generate us 53,040 pesos net income in a month. This is the breakdown of fixed assets and operating capital. For leasehold improvements, 10,000. Equipment, 70,217. Furniture and fixtures, 25,000. Vehicles is 180,000. Others is 20,000. A total of 305,217. For operating capital, pre-opening salaries and wages is 32,220 for 2 person in a month. Prepaid insurance premiums is 26,736 annual. Inventory is 8,000. Legal and accounting fees is 3,500. Rent deposit is 30,000. Supplies is 10,883 for pre-opening. Advertising and promotion is 5,000 in a month. License is 26,409 in annual. Working capital or cash on is 20,000. A total of 162,748, which is fixed assets and operating capital total is 467,965. This is how the Vigor gets its funding. From owner's equity, we have 140,469. Outside investors, 90,000. Vehicle loans is 180,000. Bank debt is 57,496. A total of 467,965 of total funding. For technical aspects, we have here Suzuki Multicab, Pujudenso beverage cooler, Pujudenso range hood, customized hanging cabinet and floor cabinet, advanced POS machine, Vinevo 1080p CCTV camera. Also, we include GPS tracker device, and for cooking is Fiesta gas. We also have here a generator Fortress, which can produce 8,000 watts per hour. We have here knife set, kitchenware set, and non-stick pan. This is the result of our survey. Our survey runs for 2 weeks and focus on the residents that resides in Metro Manila. What we have here is gender, age, status, employment status, which area do you live, and income. Additional questionnaires for the survey are: how many times do you eat in a day? I often take out food. I am aware about the food trucks. I already experienced to buy food in a food trucks. Are you willing to spend to buy food in a food truck? How do you choose what food truck to try? For our conclusion, the Vigor can help spread environmental awareness. The Vigor will be mindful of every waste it will have when it comes to low-cost and effective Go Green technology. The benefit of the Vigor is also won't take plenty to run a green business and convey healthy, scrumptious meals to customers, ensuring a sustainable and ethical consumption. The features of the Vigor, such as order window, customized wood and floor cabinet, chiller, etc., can be seen at the technical aspect. The Vigor can also provide promotions and rewards, or provide free meals whenever someone takes 10 recycled boxes with them. The Vigor also contributes to SDG, or Sustainable Development Growth Goal 2, which is zero hunger. For our final slides is recommendations. Researchers recommend to do our food truck operations mostly on slum area and busy streets, such as those near universities and offices. Target market are poor, working people, and lower middle class. Researchers recommend to offer economical but quality foods. Researchers opt to have a cost-plus pricing. Researchers would also use reusable plastic utensils and wood paper bowl for takeout orders in order to help the environment. Continue promoting our food truck online so as to take advantage of the number of users of online platforms. We also consider the basic marketing, which are leaflets and banners, etc.
As students of FEU Makati, FEU, which means fortitude, excellence, and uprightness, we uphold intellectual honesty and avoid plagiarism. Here are the references we have used to give credits to the original authors by citing sources. And that brings us to the end. We sincerely appreciate your attention today, this evening. Thank you so much for your interest and attention.